Just give me a second. Yeah, we'll just, very unexpected. There we go. Oh boy. I'm Mike Dossett, David's brother.
Hold on. We'll switch.
We'll switch.
Oh.
1 second, I'm sorry.
Okay, we're good. That's fine.
Oh boy, okay, yeah, drink some wine. Gosh, I think, why don't we just kind of warm up here, we'll get our creative juices flowing. I was thinking we could do, like, some word association.
Okay, word association, like, you say a word, I say the first thing that pops in my mind.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Don't even think about it, I'll throw out a word, you just throw back what comes right into mind.
Okay.
Canada.
Motherland.
Yeah!
Canada. We're gonna be doing some dancing later. A dance.
Knife dance.
Ooh, we love knife dance. I don't even know what that means, but I'm excited to find out. Cards.
Bankruptcy.
Okay, do me.
Okay. Switch on that.
People. Okay. David? Davey. I call him Davey. Cave. Cigars. Wait for Cave later. How about Omid? Persian Steve. Sorayya, a savior.
We're warming up nicely here, but it's probably time to give the speech that we said.
We should really do a speech. Okay. It can't all be jokes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could talk about how Dave has really changed direction a lot in his life. He's a lot. When we were in high school, when Dave was in high school, our family, we were pretty worried. To be honest with you. This part is not a joke. We were pretty worried. He felt kind of, I don't want to say directionless, but...
He was directionless.
Pretty directionless, didn't know what he wanted to be when he was going to grow up. And we weren't even sure if he was going to go to college. One day he walks into the kitchen and just announces, "I'm going to be a composer." And we said, "Composers?" Yeah. And we said, "What's a composer?" He said, "No, a composer. Yeah, I want to make symphonies. I want to write music. I want to make music for movies, like film scores." And we said, "Okay. Have you ever played a musical instrument? Have you ever write music?" We had many follow-up questions, but okay, we supported him. He was going to be a composer. This goes on for a while, and what happens? He becomes an incredible composer. Overnight. He goes to college for composing. He's at the top of his class. Symphonies are performing his stuff. He's ready to move to LA to go do film scores. Overnight, the sensation prodigy composer. Great, he's finally found his thing. This is great, we feel better now. And this goes on for a while, and then one day, remember, Dave marched back into that kitchen, and he said, same kitchen, he said, "I don't want to do that anymore." I said, "What, Dave? You're doing really well. I need to keep doing your composer thing." That was kind of an expensive composing degree. Liberal arts, private college, but okay, what's on your mind? He said, "I don't want to be a composer anymore. I want to be a photographer." And we said, "A photographer? Dave, do you have a camera? Have you ever taken any pictures? Have you ever thought this through? What about the composing degree?" Like, we had lots of follow-up questions. And he said, "I don't know, I'll figure it out." This goes on for a while. And what happens? He becomes an incredible photographer. People start paying him to take their pictures. He's picking up corporate gigs. photo shoots for CEOs, he becomes this prodigy photographer. And he said, thank God Dave has finally found his place in the world. We were feeling good. And this goes on for a while. And then one day, Dave marches into the kitchen. We said, Jesus Christ, when was it this time? Yeah, I don't want to be a photographer anymore. He said, what? Dave, you were doing so good. He said, I think I'm going to be a barista. And we said, a barista? Dave, have you ever made coffee before? Do you know how to use an espresso machine? What about the photography and the composting thing? And he goes, I don't know, I'll figure it out. So he goes and becomes a barista. You've heard a bit of this already tonight. Two things happen when Dave is a barista. First, there's this girl. There's this girl. She comes in every once in a while, and then she comes in more and more often, and she starts coming in every day. I think you guys can see where this is going. She starts chatting Dave up, like way more than you would normally chat up your barista at Starbucks or something like this. Then this chick, she's like throwing herself at Dave. I'm just saying you could see it from space. I'm talking, of course, about Sorayya. And this goes on for a while. And you know, Dave, if you can't tell, he's kind of a timid fellow at times. And, well, he's never asked a girl out before. And so he couldn't really get up the courage. This goes on. And finally, Sorayya works up the courage. She calls him up and says, date me. I want to be your girlfriend. Ask me out. My name is Sorayya. Call me back. Bye. Something like that. It's good. So that's the first thing that happened. The second thing that happened when Dave was being a barista, there's this guy. He comes in every once in a while, gets a coffee, then he starts coming in every day. Then he starts chatting Dave up, like way more than you would normally chat up your Starbucks barista. No. It's not that. And this goes on for a while, and then finally and you know, Dave's very timid, he didn't want, and then the guy says, date me. No. He didn't say that. No. That was a phase that Davey went through in college. That's No, it wasn't. This one wasn't dating. This guy says, you know, son, I like the cut of your jib. I work for Microsoft. How'd you like to get out of here and come work for me at Microsoft? Dave said, okay. Just like when Sorayya said, date me, he said, okay. So I guess, I don't really know my point is, Dave, whatever you are not doing, keep not doing it, because it seems to be working fantastically for you. You seem to keep falling into success.
All right. I think that's enough, Dave. We roast you because we love you, and not just because you take the bait.
Every
It's too easy. So good. You grew from the quiet, cautious kid in swishy pants and a purple dinosaur sweater.
It's true, there are pictures.
The portrait of a modern Renaissance man. You are a skilled composer, photographer, and designer.
And barista.
A deeply committed gearhead and talented driver. A weirdly natural marathon runner. And a rising star at work. Truly, your relentless curiosity and innate talent for virtually everything you commit to has catapulted you to places we truly could not have imagined. And we do know it is only the beginning. So we can roast you so heartily because it's kind of like punching above our weight class.
That's true.
You're growing into the best of what we all set out to be. Much of this can be traced back, of course, to your wonderful bride, Sorayya.
Sorayya? Aminian. I mean, Sorayya Dossett.
Ooh, yeah! Woo!
With her impossibly kind spirit, her constant generosity, and endless patience for the peculiar tendencies of the Dossett boys.
Yeah, we love you, Sorayya. We love you.
So when she took that bold step of asking out the young guy behind the barista counter, she changed your life and you changed hers. I'm sure neither of you imagined then that one day you'd be sitting right here where you are now, married. Let that sink in. So it is my duty to give you some brotherly advice on marriage. Celebrate your milestones. They matter a lot more than you think. My own wife taught me that, and it means more than I'll be ever able to express. Find a way to be a good husband to Sorayya every day, no matter how big or small the gesture. Get really good at saying, sorry. Like, sorry I blew the kitchen remodel budget on a new supercharger for my track car. And most importantly for you, Dave, do find that balance between the life that you are building for yourselves tomorrow and the life that you are living together today. Sorayya, thank you for injecting your light into our brother's life. Thank you for letting David put his extra set of racing wheels and tires in the backseat of your Beetle. Thank you for supporting and leading David through countless firsts and the many more firsts yet to come. We're so excited to officially welcome you to the family.
Yeah, welcome.
Congratulations to you both. So let's all raise a toast to the bride.
Well,
and the
actually, Mike. I'm sorry. There's just one more thing.
Oh no. It's coming.
Oh yes. There is this.
Dave kind of forced us to do this speech at gunpoint, would you say? And, I was talking to Dave, and he said, look, Steve, I don't care what you get up there and say, but do not embarrass me on my wedding day. And do not show people that embarrassing photo of me from my childhood that I don't want anyone to see. No one. No one. I was kind of offended. I said, Dave, I'm not going to do that. It's your wedding.
I said no screens, no
screens.
slideshows.
I was talking to my mom the other day, and she said, Steve, I don't care what you get up there and say, but do not embarrass my son on his wedding day. I said, no, I'm not going to. And I said, Dave, okay, well, what if we had like kind of a slideshow here, like a screen, I don't know, like a PowerPoint or something, and we'll show pictures from our childhood. Well, we're not going to show that embarrassing photo of you as a kid that we don't want anyone to see. We'll show other photos of us doing fun things as kids. And Dave said, absolutely not. You cannot have a screen. So we don't have a screen. So what I'd like everyone to do right now is, I'd like everyone, all 136 of you, to take out your cell phones.
Take them out. Everyone. Every person that has a
We
cell phone.
want everyone to take out their cell phones right now, right now, right now. It can be an iPhone. It can be an Android. It can be a flip phone, but if you have a flip phone,
Take them out.
we need everyone to take out their cell phones. That includes you, Grandma. We'll wait. I've got nothing but time. Does everyone have their cell phones out?
Yes. Okay, where do you want
I'll
to
take
show?
mine out too. It's upside down. So what I'd like you all to do, all 136 of you, is to go to www.babydavy.com. That's babydavy.com for the embarrassing photo that Davy does not want you to see.
BABYDAVEY.
That's babydavy.com. You can send it to your friends. And by the way, if your phone's dead or if you don't have service, we've got hard copies too. Just downstairs. See a amazing photo that Davy does not want you to see. babydavy.com, everyone.
I'm dying.
Hey, Dave, Sorayya.
I am dying.
We love you guys. Cheers.
Oh my God.